Hi, my name is Bostus Chef, and I'm the archivist for the Soundass Foundation. Those who are in the know will know that Soundass is about to reach an undefined hiatus. For the upcoming years, the future of Soundass is uncertain, and that is why it's the Soundass Foundation's goal to inundate Soundass listeners with as much Soundass as humanly possible before this implosion arrives. So what's the future of Soundass, you may be wondering? Well, we're looking at going through the archives of Soundass and beautifully restoring some of the finer works, and as well as revitalizing older works and giving them a new breath of life. More importantly, we're driven to releasing as much Soundass music as humanly possible before this hiatus arrives. Those who have been paying close attention to their Soundass will know that they've been releasing an album a month for the entire year of 2022. This will reach until March of 2023 with a slew of classic albums, sequels to classic albums, and compilations releasing throughout. And afterward, there are a few other albums planned that don't have a defined release date. So what can I tell you about the upcoming Soundass releases? Well, that's easy. I can tell you everything. I don't get paid. All the way back in May, we released Ariel 11, which was the long-awaited sequel to The Sound of Ass to Come, an album that had been teased for years and years, and it finally dropped in May of this year, marking one of Soundass's greatest achievements yet. Soon afterward, we released the Ass Sounds collection in June, which compiled and obviously collected every Ass Sounds recording known to man. That's Ass Sounds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I forget which one after that, and 10. 10 tracks of pure Ass Sounds delight collected through the month of June. Then in July, Soundass finally released their self-titled record, Soundass, which contained their self-titled song, Soundass. Another hit recording, this Soundass record brought in new fans and delighted old fans alike. In August, Soundass released Ronnie Tooey, the sequel to their classic sequel to The Sound of Ass to Come, which was entitled Ron. Ronnie Tooey was a rock album, and it compiled their conceptual rock songs, which were very bad, and their goofy rock songs, which were very bad, and it put them together to make one long album that is very long and bad. Then in September, they released Unplugged 2. Then in September, they released the Conventional Masterworks Volume 1. Depending on when you're watching this, this may not even be out yet. It comes out on September 25th, and it contains and compiles all of Soundass's classic songs, like I'm Getting Ripped Tonight, Bigfoot, I Still Believe, I Am the Robot, Radio Mix, and many, many more. It contains 25 tracks of conventional genius from Soundass, the likes of which have been unheard of. In October, Soundass plans to release Unplugged 2, the sequel to their classic Unplugged record, this time containing just as many classic songs and new originals alike, like I'm Getting Ripped Tonight, Crunk, Blinded by the Flag, and many more. November sees the release of Bean Release by Soundass, an album that contains some of their most abrasive and goofy sounding songs, but with some of their most beautiful ballads. I'll tell you, I was listening to a song they made called When True Love Conquers All that's on this album, and I tell you, I cried for hours. So that's something to look forward to. December sees the release of Soundass's Christmas EP, which contains their original Christmas, It's Not What You Think It Is, and It's Christmas, What? And Santa Stole My Crap, along with two other Christmas classics that will make this an EP that you must listen to every year when that special holiday comes around. January will see the release of Jack Packer and the Bay Street Steppers, a funk jazz album by Soundass containing many collaborators that I cannot at this time disclose. This is going to be a classic album by Soundass. This is going to be a Soundass album that people will be talking about all the way till next week and maybe even the week after next week. I don't know. February sees the release of We Came, We Saw, We Hunched Over the Body, which will be an album of bizarre vignettes, strange little tracks that Soundass doesn't know what to do with, and so they're putting it on this album. Then in March, we see the grand finale of all things Soundass, the long awaited album, Father's Friend. This is an album that Soundass has been trying to make since the dawn of man. But trials, I'm talking tribulations, have come in the way from achieving the destiny that is Father's Friend. But I can assure you that in March of 2023, Father's Friend will not only be out, it will be revered by every single music critic the world has ever known. Father's Friend will revitalize music, and it will change everything. So what comes after that grand finale? Well, a few things. For starters, Soundass has an album called People in the bank, but that is an album that will take time, it will take patience, it will take growth. Who knows when it will come out, but it will come out. Probably. In addition to that, Soundass plans to release their Conventional Masterworks Volume 2, containing tracks from Jack Packer and the Bay Street Steppers, Father's Friend, We Came, We Saw, We Hunched Over the Body, People, and many more. In addition to that, Soundass plans to release a sequel to their classic 2020 release, Snot, with the release of Snot 2, Evil Boogers. But that is a Bandcamp only release, so you have to check the Bandcamp to see it. Beyond that, the future is uncertain, but one thing is known. Soundass will return, and it will be even stronger than ever. It will be even more annoying than ever. It will be a Soundass revolution. I'm Boastus Chef from the Soundass Foundation, and I'm signing off and wishing everyone a happy Soundassing.
There's a demon in my nightmares.
I don't know right, I don't know wrong. I'm getting ripped tonight. Oh, crunk. True love conquers all. Never got a need corners to make a buck. Got a lady. This doesn't help. Oh, Fuzz Bucket.